What's up everyone? So today we're gonna look at some of the random pictures that I found to be really funny and really nostalgic, that reminds my childhood and so many people that were not in the era of internet, that had not access to internet, so they would really feel relatable to these pictures. So without further ado, let's go and watch the intro, then after that we will be right back. Okay guys, so before beginning the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn the notification to all to be part of this conversation and all coming conversations and videos. So let's get started with the quarantine content. And here is the first video of a cat. Oh my god, so there are so many cats, and oh my god, so this person, I should say, will be a cat enthusiastic person, which is really just crazy for cats. And wow, so he would be having cats all the time.
Oh my god, I have cats all the way around my house. I'm the richest person here in the world who has lots of cats.
So wow, I just love cats. Usually I am also a cat person, so I just love to play with the cats and I just love to have a cat as a pet. And oh my god, Oppo Meow Phone. So it's a really good way to prank your friend on his or her birthday, that you can put a little teeny tiny cute cat and just give it to your friend. And oh my god, the cat will be really happy that
I am so lucky that people are giving me as a gift to their beloved ones. Love it!
So here's the next. Oh my god. And wow, look at the position, the face, and wow, the cat is just fixing his butt over the face. And that is the correct position to recharge your batteries. And the cat would say that,
So soothing and so comfortable to sit on my master's face.
oh my god, the man wants to give a kiss or just kiss the cat, and the cat just say no.
I just don't want to have a kiss from you because your lips are having a rona. I'm in the current situation which is going on, so I don't want to get infected or diseased. So don't kiss me. No, 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 no.
Now here's the next one. Oh my god. And they are one of the most, I should say, creative people, that they painted the whole plane just like a tiger or a Bengal tiger, which is really beautiful. And don't blame me because you enjoy wasting your money. So wow, the cat is just asking his master that, don't blame me, I am not responsible that you're wasting your money on me because
I am cute.
Now here's the pictures that I was just talking about in the beginning of the video, that these pictures are really relatable to those people who are who were living or who had been living in that era where they didn't had any access to internet. I mean the age of 1990s, or maybe in different certain countries they would be having internet connections. But I can relate myself to these because when I was a little child, so I was used to do so many things that are in this picture. So the first picture is that we were used to do the laundry in the yard, because in that days we didn't had any washing machine, and washing machine was not really common in every house. So we would used to wash the clothes with our hands, and we would just grab the hose for our mom so she could wash that clothes easily. So in the meantime we would just play and just point out the hose on someone else or our siblings to just make some fun and entertain one another. So wow, I just love this. And it just brings me back when I was at the age of 4, so I would just used to play with the clothes when we were doing laundry. When the guests would come and when we have nothing to do, so as a hobby, people would just climb on a tree and just look at the boy, he's just swinging on the swing, and the babies are just playing, I should say, in the backyard of the house. and they are just enjoying tea or maybe just playing with the baby and just nourishing or nurturing the baby. So yeah, I just knew those days because when my nephews were born, so we would literally sit all together and just watch the baby, what she or he was doing and playing. So we would just talk about that. Oh, so this picture is very relatable to Pakistani people because they don't have electricity frequently or constantly supply of electricity to their home. Now here's the next picture, what it defines. Okay, so wow, I have a lot of siblings, or I should say I have a lot of relatives who are just really kind-hearted. So when they come to our house, so they would bring me some gifts, but nowadays, oh my god, it's not common. So every time when they arrive at our house when I was a child, so I was just like this, hee, uncle, what have you bring for me? What did you brought for me? What I'm gonna get? So there was a little bit of expectation from our relatives and from our elders that they are gonna bring something good. Maybe it would be a single candy or a bar of I should say chocolate, or maybe a fruit, something, but they would usually bring something. Wow. So they are sitting on a car, and I usually do the same thing, even if I am full adult right now. So I'm 20, getting above than 20, but I would usually do when I go on rail, or when I go on train from Quetta to Karachi somewhere else. So wow, I just do these things. I will usually tie a thread to a plastic and just throw it out of the window of the train and just fly it like a kite. But even I don't know how to fly a kite, but it feels really nostalgic and just makes me just like a little child once again. So yeah, even my nephew till this day, in our era there was just water gun, or I should say a water or I think it was just a water bottle which was having a spray nozzle, or I think a nozzle attachment to it, so you would be able to spray it or just shoot it a big stream or a thin stream of water on something that you want. So here, yeah, I would just really do the same. So smash the like button. When we go to the garden, we would just use to play catch, which means in Urdu pakda pakdi or pakdam pakdai.
So when we find trees, when we were just a child, we would just tie a rope to it and just start swinging and swinging till we die, or till we fell down and broke some of our ribs, till that.
So wow, even till now I would just love to swing on swings. This one is for you guys. I don't know what this picture is trying to convey the message, but this one doesn't make sense to me. But I think the boy is playing with a slipper or something else, or flip-flops. So let's see. I should say in the wardrobe. Yeah, I do a lot, and my nephews do the same. When I was a child, so I would usually, when we would play hide and seek, so I would literally hide in the wardrobe, or I should say cupboard, in many countries depending on their speaking. So some they call it wardrobe and some call it cupboard. For joint family, this can make sense because they are in a large number, so they have to just eat separately, or they can eat together on the dining table, or just like Pakistani people or Muslims, so they can sit on a dastarkhan, or and they can eat together. And yeah, I just miss those days really, when we would have a lot of guests and we would sit together and just eat together and just talk while eating and just share what have we done all the day around. So wow, the babies are helping the mom too. Yeah, so even I can relate this picture to myself too, because when I was a kid and my mom would usually make dumplings or something else with the dough, so simply when she was making flatbreads, so she would just give me a loaf of bread and just ask me to just make it flat and round.
So I would just use to get the rolling pin and make it as flat as possible, but I was a kid, so I didn't have any skills at that time.
But now I know how to cook. Wow, we guys are just so creative, and the kids that were from 19th century or 20th century. So they were really creative and they would just play and they were really active. But nowadays the smartphones are making lazy, and these devices are making the kids clumsy. And yeah, so let's get to the picture. Yeah, I did made a lot of houses, a lot of I should say hut with a blankets, with big clock, or with a big piece of I should say cloth, or maybe pillows. I used to do that, and even my nephews did. Making vegetables, so yeah, I do it. Even now I am a full-grown boy, so I do a lot till this day. I just love to peel and just cut vegetables. I specifically peas and different types of vegetables, so I just love to clean them and cut them and just prepare them for the meal. So yeah, smash like if you guys did these things in the past or when you were a child. You know, just getting in the cupboard and just throwing everything out of that and just making it as a small teeny tiny house for yourself.
So you are teeny tiny and cute and you would like to make a teeny tiny house for yourself. Wow.
Yeah, I just love to do this, but I would love to do it, I should say, when I would love to climb or get inside the wardrobe. So I would just throw out of all the clothes and all the dresses and just play inside. Yeah, cracking backs. Oh my god. My uncle would ask me every time when he would came to our house and just ask me to just climb on his back and just walk on his back and make cracks. I mean, not the crack and just make bone cracks, you know, the like this sound, so it makes, so well, yeah, I did a lot. Family time, family watching TV, family watching movie. I watched a lot of dramas when I was a kid with my family, and we would just let everything go and just to stop everything when we would when the time of the drama is coming. On the time of the drama, we would just stop everything that we were doing, and we would just sit in front of the television and do nothing except watching the drama or the movie that were famous at that time. So with this, guys, I hope so these pictures just made your life and made you a little bit happier and made you smile. So with this, guys, just remember me in your prayers and hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, just give it a like and share your childhood stories, share your childhood mischievous actions with me in the comment section below, and I'll be back with another video.